Hello and welcome to episode 15 of Stuttering Demystified. In today's episode, I'd like to talk to you about using powerful words to motivate your children. And I think this is something that can really help us all. I am Lori Melnitsky. I am the host of Stuttering Demystified. And in this episode, I really want to go more into not only about stuttering, but just using powerful and encouraging words. And I want to just start this with a quote by someone named Bill Ayers. And it basically says, "Your kids require you most of all to love them for who they are, not to spend your whole life trying to correct them." And as a mom and as a speech pathologist of almost 30 years, I can tell you that my approach has changed in a lot of ways. From my own experience as a person who stutters, from my daughter's experience having ADHD, from an older daughter who stuttered at a younger age. I wanted to talk about powerful words. A lot of this stuff I actually feel like my parents actually taught me and modeled for me. And I want to start with a story of actually a few of the teenagers I work with who have to present in front of their class. And I think sometimes we take it for granted that people can just automatically get up there and do public speaking without any experience. And whether they stutter or whether, and especially after taking off masks, there's a lot of fear now about being seen, about being a powerful speaker, about trying to get the A, and what if they don't get an A, and what if they stumble, and what if they don't speak loud enough. And I always have these conversations, especially with the teenagers I work with. And I always say to them, you can do it. You can communicate. So I think the first powerful phrase is you can, not you can't. You can. If you go up there and you're in front of a class, you can do it. That's wonderful. How wonderful that you had the courage to go up there and speak. Amazing. I love it. You did an amazing job. Courageous. How courageous and brave of you. How strong of you to be able to go up. And this is the conversation I had with two teenagers this week. We were actually working on public speaking. You can do it. How amazing. And when you praise and you accept people for who they are, you don't have to correct them as much. As a young child, it's tough to be corrected on the way you speak. And because the way you speak is really a reflection of who you are. So as I've gotten more experience as a speech pathologist, 30 years in May, a long time, I realize even more how important it is to just praise people's strengths, praise their interests, praise what they like. Really a lot of positive praise, and not to so much focus on the outcome, to focus on the effort. And that goes from a lot of things, whether it's stuttering or whether it's just being in a dance competition and doing the best you possibly can. So remember, some of these powerful words are amazing, strong, wonderful, fabulous. Such a great effort. You did such a great job. Resilient, so great that you tried. Fantastic, tremendous effort. So some of these things will really help you with your children. Sometimes, and I see this a lot with kids with executive functioning issues in school, they're trying so hard to correct, to make them the kind of learner that they want them to be, and it's really not fair. So I just hope some of these things have helped. I'm going to keep this episode I'm going to keep this episode short, because I think that the message basically is, how can we encourage our kids? Powerful words. Encourage their strengths. We don't have to correct everything. So thank you for listening to episode 15 of Stuttering Demystified and more. And again, if you need to reach me, I'm at www.allislandspeech.com.